Evergreen music on Channel I. Cafe Classics. Every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m.
Rise and shine.
And we are back with our Thursday's edition of Rise and Shine. It is the 17th of January, and for those who are joining with us, it is finally the time to reach the guest segment. And we do have someone very important with us at the studios to talk about an emerging issue that requires a lot of acquisition of knowledge, and it is gender-based violence. And today we have with us Nandita Katugampala, Senior Project Coordinator of Special Projects with us. A very good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
And the Asia Foundation, in partnership with the Women in Need, designed the 264 app that is to give essential knowledge and to also combat gender-based violence.
Yes.
So talking about this app, what was the main inspiration or the circumstance that led to this technology to be developed?
Yeah, well, Women in Need has been working for about 30 years on this, on GBV. So since the Android phones and the Apple iOS, very specifically the Android phones are being used by specifically youth, but not, other people are also using it. So we thought that will be a good platform for us to promote the GBV and also inform to whom the audiences can reach out to with regard to an instance of GBV and on any emergency who to contact. So that was what made us take this approach of installing this in the Android and also in Apple iOS.
So Nandita, so when it comes to creating an app, this is like you are trying your level best to address an issue that we have ongoing in the country and also globally. What do you think is the reason that when it comes to creating an app, what do you think it can? How do you think it can benefit the crowd by using it?
Yeah, it's instant, and like in an emergency, very specifically, rather than walking out to a police station or like a service provider, it's instant. Like people, specifically young people and young adults are used to this type of thing. So I think it will carry more weight with them if there is something like this. I think in other countries it's already on, and in Sri Lanka we went for it, and luckily Asia Foundation partnered with us initially and later on UNDP. So we are very glad that we were able to launch it, and we are still working on it. We need people to come back to us after downloading the app and if they have any questions.
So this app can be downloaded on both Android and Apple devices.
That's right.
And the app name goes as 264.
Yes, it's number 2.
SIX.
Word SIX, and 4, which is incidentally the telephone number of the Women and Children Desk of police.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
And I have the app opened up on my phone, and it's something quite interesting. There's a lot of icons going on about the information, acquisition of legal information as well, and also emergency assistant information, the SOS system. If you can talk a little bit more about as to what the options are.
Yeah, if you download the app and then go step by step, you can select the language. It's in English, Sinhala and Tamil.
All right. Okay.
Right.
That's really good.
So like I chose the English button, then you get the icons on the screen of the phone. 264, as I said, is incidentally the telephone number of the Police Women and Children's Bureau. And then you can see the emergency assistance icon. So if you press that, you get the people whom you can contact. That is the police, hospitals, and also you can give contact details of your closest friends
Okay.
or it can be a parent or your friends,
All right.
5 of those people. And also you can connect the women and children desk of the police, and also you can contact WIN. So those icons come on the screen when you download the app.
Okay.
And if I go further, if you press the contact police icon, you get details like the telephone numbers of all the police stations within 10-mile radius of where you are.
Okay.
So you get the, like say now I have pressed that, you get the police station Cinnamon Gardens, police field force headquarters, so on and so forth.
Okay.
So if you press one of those, you get the contact number, so that's instantaneous, and then you can connect with them.
All right. Okay.
So that is, I mean, rather than walking or taking a taxi and going.
That's true.
So this is the fastest.
Okay, we also have a bit more left on the video. We can explain even further. So Fry Friend Locator is like something you preset. You preset the names you want this message
That's right.
to send
Like
out.
if you press the Fry Friend Locator icon, then you need to select maximum of 5 contacts in order to connect in an emergency situation. And then you get a button, load contacts. So if you press that,
Okay.
all your contacts come on the screen and you can select who
who
you
wants
want.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that you have to preset.
Right.
And then the SOS button.
Yeah, the SOS button, when you press that, automatically those 5 friend details will come on. So now since I haven't selected, it comes saying select 5 contacts from friend locator to use this option.
Okay. So when you press the SOS button, I believe a text message goes to all of them.
Yeah, there is a, there is an, I think it's a recent addition. There is a messaging option where you can message to all these contacts or the 5 friends to say, you are in trouble, you are in this location, or so on and so forth.
Okay. So it needs GPS support as well. You
That's
have a
right.
GPS
Turn
handset.
on the location services.
That's okay. Brilliant. All right. And you also have some more information you can get on the
What kind of information is accessible there?
Yeah, under the, if you press the information button, you get video gallery, information and legal information. So like if you press the information button, you get emergency button where you get the websites, the links and all that, where you can gain knowledge. And if you press media, you get again other, links to whatever that's happening on GBV, and then, updates and more information. If you press educational, it gives you what is GBV, then what is violence against women, so on and so forth. And also, if you press research, the links come where research has been done on GBV. So there it's lot of information on this app where if people want to gain knowledge and then go further on it, there are a lot of information in it.
Definitely. So for those who are actually having the tendency of going through this experience, you can download the 264 app on Android Play Store and Apple Store as well. And also, we would like to personally know, what are the challenges that you faced when it comes to developing the app?
Challenges have been there because it's a new thing, and then it's a give and take, like you need to receive feedback from the audience as to how best we can improve it. It's not a challenge actually going forward, that is really needed. So I ask the audiences to contact WIN on the numbers given. I will also give the number.
So this number connects to the
Women in Need. You can call 011 267 1411, and also you can call our hotline 011 471 8585. So there is a messaging application which is a new inclusion. There you can message WIN and get details, or through those numbers you can connect WIN.
Right.
So we would very specifically like new users to go through the links and all that, and then also connect with Women in Need, where Women in Need will acknowledge you and send messages, so that we will get more information to make this app more flexible and more user friendly, and also input user information as to what is required.
Okay, right. So Nandita, also now we know that you had a meeting with police to get this started. There's a big affiliation between you and them. So what are the discussion points that you came up with when it comes to addressing this issue with the help of the police? Because at the end, the complaint should go to them. It should reach out to them. That's what the option is about, finding closest police stations.
Yes.
So what kind of what kind of responsibility does the police have on this app when it comes to responses?
Yeah, I must say now working with police is not new to us, because from the inception we have very close connection with the police, because that is a must, and we have a good rapport with them, and also our executive director is on the police commission. So that is a positive for WIN. And yes, police do have, basically they are the key access point where any police station a woman can go and lodge a complaint. And if it is on cyber crimes, it will be routed to CID cyber crimes, and also connected to CERT, who are working on the cyber crimes issues, like where blackmailing is done via internet, which is on the rise. So police, like I said, we have a close coordination with the police. So like all the time we are in discussion with them. Even like if you take a case of a client who access WIN, we firstly counsel them and then give them legal advice. But at the time of other areas where police can help not only on the app but also in complaints and working with the client, they do work with us. So they have a big how do you say service to be done towards the GB, not only GBV clients, in other cases as well, but very specifically on GBV. Yes, but they are also very well sensitized, so they are tuned into what is required. So what I can say, summarize, is WIN continuously work with the police, very specifically with the women and children desks, where the women and children are concerned. So it's a continuous renewing of relationships, as well as going forward creating mechanisms. So app is also something like that, where the discussions are there. And also WIN is working with CID cybercrimes, other service providers, intellectuals on streamlining and working with the police with a maybe a documented book where that can be disseminated to all the 42 women and children desks. So we are working on it. And for that, again, we are thankful for the Asia Foundation and the UNDP assistance. So I hope I answered your question.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
And also, as far as your experience with the Women in Need and your partnership with the organization, what has been the experience like when victims come and report, and how has it been the nature of encounter?
Yeah, I have been with Women in Need for 6 years, nearly 6 years, but the initial years I was working on a EU project, and then recently I rejoined because I was passionate on the cause. And the experience is, the moment a client walks into our office, she is made comfortable. That is the key word, because they come with their traumatized mind, and maybe sometimes the last resort before doing anything drastic. There are people, suicidal cases also, who come in, and our dedicated staff, the counselors, the lawyers, and also the reception, the first meeting point, they make all the people who walk through that door very comfortable and giving a feeling of a safe space.
Okay.
So that is the key
That's
for
right.
women in need. So then from there onwards, we do the psychological counseling,
Right.
and if they need legal advice, and if they if they need to file a case, court representation, protection orders, and if very drastically they need a safe space, then we have our shelters where we take them to our shelters. So all that cycle is there, as well as the follow-up.
Okay. And out of curiosity, I would like to ask, how many complaints do you get per month? Can you give us a monthly count, or can you give us a weekly count? Is it that relevant?
Yeah, like say for an year, because we have these 6 centers in Colombo, Anuradhapura, Badulla, Matara, Jaffna and Batticaloa, as well as we have a women resource center in Matara, and we have established counseling desks in police stations and also in hospitals. So all in all, we have those key points where we can serve the people right throughout Sri Lanka, and the numbers, as you said. So in total, the numbers coming from the hotline, now from the app, and numbers coming from our centers and the police desks and the hospital desks. In total, like for a project period of 1 year, it's about 25,000 clients.
25,000?
Yeah,
because
very prevalent actually.
yeah, and then we also, like on record, for each client we have a client form. So that's how we get our statistics done. So that's how it is, and also it's not only majority female, but men also do access us maybe as direct clients, but very specifically in the process of counseling, we actually speak to the spouse. We counsel the spouse, so that our first aim is to get them back together. So we do family counseling. So that's about, the direct access is about right around maybe about 10 to 13%, but family counseling is about 50 or more, because not all require family counseling, it may be other issues.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
And also for those who are seeking more information about the app and how you can kind of acquire more knowledge as to what the 264 app can do, we do have a Facebook page pertaining to the 264 app and all the information that you need. And as you can see, that is the Facebook page. And also I would like to know, Nandita, for those who are in the the rural areas where sometimes you might not use a phone as a regular apparatus, what kind of resources are available? Are there any women resource centers available in rural areas?
Yeah, like I said, we have our crisis centers in Jaffna, Batticaloa, Matara, Badulla, and Anuradhapura, and in Colombo. And then we have reached far because we do various awareness programs. We work with the district secretaries, we work with the stakeholders, NGO forum, and also we are at it like we reach the community, the youth, and specifically from recently on cyber crimes, we reach the schools, and also we do things like sticker campaigns in public transport for public harassment in buses, three-wheelers, so on and so forth. Incidentally, after those campaigns, the downloading of the app has risen. So our statistics show that after those, and we do pay for advertisements. So now we got into this electronic media, and yeah, Facebook, and we also upload videos on success stories. So it's like a multi-pronged. Like we work with the stakeholders. We also do awareness creation through electronic media, so on and so forth.
That's brilliant.
Okay.
All right. So before we wind up, we would like to remind you, if you want to download this app, you can use both iOS and also Android, and go to your specific store and search for 264 and download this app. If you will require some time, hopefully not,
Hopefully
but if you
not.
require, you can definitely use it. And yeah,
And if you want more information, also it is on the Facebook page 264, and you can actually get all the information you need, because it's important to create awareness, because it could be you, it could be someone you care about. And with that, bottom line, it's time for us to wind up the guest segment. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
Ms. Nandita for joining in with us.
Thank you for inviting us.
For giving light to a very important issue, actually. Thank you so much. And with that, it's time for